Well, people, as you can see, we are back. From where we've been, Europe. I'm starving, man. We've had to come on to another site because we've been kicked off our static side.
Yeah, well, we left where we left it on the last one was that we were it was flooded.
Ah! Bloody hell, that's hot.
Oh, yours is nice, is it? Hang on, anyway, welcome back to our channel.
Happy holidays, folks.
I didn't know how he was starting that, and it just didn't work right, so.
Oh, I thought it did.
Yeah. Yeah, so where we left the last one was our static site was flooded, so we had to get off. Then we went back to the static, sorted everything out, then they kicked us off again because they're having electrical work done, but hey ho.
Yeah. £4 a year, we moff it more than we want it.
Yeah, you just cut me one of these.
Cheese and ham toasty and the Ridge Monkey, you can't whack it, people. It's amazing. And I've just put a picture on Instagram and the bloody phone keeps going off.
Yeah, but when he did mine, he had the flame up too high, cooked it really quickly, so the toast was burnt either side and the cheese was solid. And then I told him, well,
ungrateful.
It was bloody horrible.
Unbelievable. So before we start our cost of our trip.
This is going to be a breakdown of costs and highlights and all the information that might help you if you're thinking of doing it.
Yeah. But before we do that, I've got to eat this because I'm starving. I've had nothing to eat since last November. And I've got to clean the bus. The bus is in a right state.
Yeah, absolutely filthy. So
I'm going to get on the roof, do it all properly.
And I'm inside, but I've done it all inside anyway, so I'm going to sit and play on my phone.
Shocker. I'm even going to get the rollout out, you know, the rollout awning, because that's a bloody mess as well. So I'll get this down, mate, and we'll crackle.
Excuse me.
Pardon?
Just hiccuped.
You're looking very pretty,
Shut
sir.
up, Robert.
Oh, it's good to be back in old Blighty, people.
No, there he is, on top of the van roof.
Bloody hell, people, this roof is in a right mess. Coming up and I'll show him.
Bloody ain't
Pass
going
the
up
camera
there.
up here. Come on. Come on, get the camera up. Up a bit more.
Oh, bloody hell.
Come on.
No, that's it.
Bloody hell, she's only 3 foot off the bloody ground. Mind you, she's been 3 foot off the ground all her life. Oh, I mean, look at it, man. Absolutely terrible. I've made a start on this bit here.
Well, stop talking about it and get it done.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Why do men get all the blue jobs? Any idea?
They're blue.
What?
They're blue jobs. Now give
Here she comes up. Do. Come on, your roots on doing.
That's just
Your roots on doing.
Oh, shut up, rubbish. At least I've got hair to do.
Unbelievable. There you go, people. Back to its original beauty. Original beauty? You know what I mean? Spotless. Hang on, this is a bit there. Got a bit of OCD, I'm afraid. Spotless. And the roof's done. Because the roof has been doing my head in for weeks. So, but now, I assure you, 2 hours later, or maybe 2.5 hours, spotless.
Well, it's all done.
What is?
The bus.
Did you help, did you?
I watched.
Oh yes, you did actually. When I was up there cleaning the roof, she lifted the skylights open so I could just wash underneath them and then shut them.
It was filthy, wasn't it?
So I had to get a little ladder to reach them.
No, I didn't know, did I?
Yeah, but it's done. I've got rid of all Spanish and French dirt.
Yes. So now we can just cake it in English mud and dirt.
Yeah.
Because the roads are pretty crap. It's been a lovely day today, but chilly.
It's always a lovely day spending with you, my little angel.
Shut up, Robbie. Right, before we go any further, I have got to say a massive...
Hang on a bit. Cheers, everybody. We hope you've enjoyed our vlogs in Europe.
Yeah,
We've had a blast.
Yeah, we'll get on to that in a bit. Can you let me sort this out, please?
Yeah, but I like talking to my viewers. Hang on a bit. Right.
Right, so many of you while we've been in Europe, have given us super thanks and coffees.
Which we'd like to thank.
It's absolutely mind-blowing that you've done this for us, and we really, really appreciate it. So the ones that I haven't done up until now are, for the super thanks, Neil Liddon, Helen and Ian, Gaz and Chaz for their multiple contribution. Thank you so much.
Gaz and Chaz.
Nikki Haitley, Stephen Thompson and Maeve James. So thank you so much for all of
it
those.
really is appreciated. Thank you so much.
And also people have been buying us coffees, which is absolutely awesome.
I prefer tea, to be honest.
So those are Neil Dance, Simon Miller, Linda Dunn, and she's also asked us if we could wish her daughter Carly a very, very happy birthday.
Carly, happy birthday to Carly.
Okay.
Happy birthday, dear Carly. Happy birthday to Carly from Rob and on tour.
Carl Moulton would like to wish Lisa a very happy birthday, and also we'd like to wish Diane Mulholland Bell a very happy birthday.
Very happy birthday, who?
Diane
and
Lisa
and
Carly. So there's the three.
Yeah, happy birthday. We hope you've had a fantastic day.
Right.
We hope you did have a fantastic day.
Yes.
We have had lots of presents.
Actually, one isn't until the 2nd of Feb. I think that's Carly's birthday is the 2nd of Feb.
Carly, I hope you have lots of presents.
I'm sure she will.
I never have
got
nothing.
my watch on.
The only thing I have is bills.
Shut up, Robert. Right, can we get on to the what we're talking about today, which is the summary of our European adventure, because it has been, like you said, amazing.
It's been a blast, people. It's been so good, and it just goes like that.
Yeah.
As you all know.
So, firstly, do you want to do the costings of everything?
Yes, because I'm quite pleased, to be honest. I mean, we were away in Europe for 1 month and 3 days. Yeah?
Yes.
1 month, 3 days. Okay? These figures are as accurate as we can get them.
Yeah.
I know the fuel figure is bang on because I use my debit card. So it's all there on my bank, what I spent on fuel.
And I wrote absolutely everything down as we spent it on fuel, campsites and airs, and then the food and sundries. We just allowed £1,000 and we came back skint. So we spent it.
Well, yeah. It might be a little bit over £1,000, anyway.
It's around £1,000 for food and sundries. So
so we did a total of 3,602 miles. Okay.
Hang on there. For those of you who follow us on Polar Steps, that's come up a different figure. But what it doesn't take into consideration is, because it's on my phone, all the miles that we did on the scooters, on the bikes, everywhere we went, I'd got my phone with me, so it was clocking up all different miles on top of that. But this is...
That makes sense, my little fruitcake.
I thought about that when I was going to sleep the other night. But this is the mileage that we've actually taken off the motorhome. Yeah,
because we put the Trippo on, and this is the exact mileage that this bus did in 1 month and 3 days.
Was that Folkestone to Folkestone? It was, yes.
What?
That was Folkestone to Folkestone. We did it... We wrote the mileage down as we got on the tunnel, and then we wrote it down as we got off the tunnel. Yes.
So from Folkestone back to Folkestone, we did a total of 3,602 miles.
That's a lot of mileage. That's 1,000 miles a... No, it isn't 1,000 miles a week, is it? Because that would be another 1,000 on top.
Well, it's close.
It's a lot of miles.
Yeah. So 3,602 miles.
It is close on 1,000 miles a week, just under 1,000 miles a week. So that is a hell of a lot of miles. Yeah,
well worth it though, people. Yeah. Trust me, well worth it. Oh, can I just say? Oh, go on. I'll get the figures out of the way. Fuel, which surprised me, really surprised us both.
Yes.
Because as I said, it's all documented. It's all on my bank statement, so it's there. From Folkestone back to Folkestone, we spent £810.46 in diesel.
Yeah, we were full when we got on the Channel Tunnel.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, from Folkestone.
Yeah, we filled up at Folkestone, and we haven't counted that one in, have we? So it was from going over. Yeah, we didn't count that one in.
Okay.
Because we'd filled up the night before, and then went, so yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, you can talk from, like, our house to...
Folkestone.
Another
Another 80 quid.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, so if you look at it like that, you can say about, I don't know, 900 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, to me, for all those miles we did, and to have literally the time of our lives, because that's what we did have, we had an amazing time. I think that was pretty good, to be honest. Really good. Campsites and airs, we spent a total on those £325.18 for 1 month and 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So £325.18. So right
Well, yeah, if you think over here at the moment they're charging like £40 a night.
Which is a bloody rip-off.
Yeah, so you can see how cheap it is. I mean, we did on the way back. Well, we'll go more into that in a bit, but yeah.
So food and drinks and that, we estimated we spent about £1,000.
Yeah, we took about €500, £500 worth of euros, didn't we? And then we changed some more over there, and I got cash on me,
Yeah.
so we reckon
Yeah.
about £1,000.
Yeah, might be a little bit over, a little bit under, but anyway.
Around 1,000.
Yeah, yeah. So let's just run through it again quickly. So £810.46 for fuel, campsites £325.18. That's including airs. Food and whatever, £1,000. So the totals come to £2,135.64. Amazing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing.
I mean, where could you go on holiday for a month and spend that little?
Yeah, and see that the things that we have seen has been unbelievable, because obviously we've drove it, and you see a lot more when you drive it. If you went away on a package holiday, you're stuck in one place, it probably cost you, I don't know, six or seven grand for a month.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so yeah, motorhoming is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, so
if you're willing to put the miles in.
Yeah, we'll carry on talking about the costing. We did say we were going to do it as cheap as possible, but on the way down there, we tended to use the camping car park, which we did tell you about. You buy the first time you get there, you pay £5
for your card.
Don't know if it's still in here.
I don't know. Hang on, bear with us.
I bet.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, get it, go on, get it. No,
that's not. That's the caravan. No.
Hang on. Wait.
No.
Hang on, I'll have a look in my wallet because there's nothing else in there.
Oh, right. So.
Oh, actually, that's a lie. I've got €10.
Put it away for next time. Yeah, you buy the camping car park card, which is €5, and that lasts forever.
I don't know where it is, people.
And then you can top it up, which we said, but the camping car park's great. You only get 6 amp electric, so it's charging batteries. But we did actually run the heating, didn't we, on the last night?
Yes, it didn't perform like it would do on.
No, we dropped it onto 1 kilowatt, didn't we?
And it just kept it warm. It didn't, work at the capacity it should be.
No, but it worked. The campsites are 100% cheaper than they are over here, and they're very different, as you saw, to the ones that are over here. There's all the campsites here, they're very regimented, aren't they? And you've got your rules and.
Well, you've got rules everywhere, but yes, it's more laxed over there, to be honest. As long as you're sensible, you're okay.
Yeah, I absolutely loved it. It's
because the first time we've actually drove to Spain, and
easy.
It's an eye-opener because it is so easy.
But like we said a few times, don't drive at night.
I wouldn't recommend just drive at night, no.
Especially if it's your first time. You need to stick to the daylight hours to do your driving.
And like I said on one of the vlogs, these headlights on these motorhomes, well, on this one anyway, they're crap. I've got to change the bulbs on the headlights.
You're going to get that done, aren't you? Yeah. I would definitely say drive in the day.
Because they've got no lighting, nothing. They've got no cat's eyes, nothing. You're just relying on your headlights, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's not a good experience, is it? Especially when we were driving back to Calais, and the wind, it was really windy.
To be honest, I mean, I would drive on a night, but Lynn doesn't.
No.
Yeah. I would do it, but yeah. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'd do it.
Yeah.
But the roads are so much better. The roads are just amazing.
They're looked
no
after,
potholes.
aren't they? No, they just
Especially in France. No potholes, nothing.
No, they're just a totally different experience to what what we have over here.
It's just amazing. France and Spain, amazing. I loved it. Honestly, I really, seriously didn't want to come back. Did I?
No.
Well, neither did you.
Well, I did and I didn't. We've got family over here, and
yeah, but you know we've got phones that can send us pictures.
No, I want to see my children and my grandchildren. Only us mothers would know about that.
Yeah, so going back to that, like, if there's any of you thinking about going over, and you're not really confident in driving or whatever, you know, it's a bit, you know, much for you or whatever you think it is. Trust me, it's easy. Easy. Really easy.
It was funny, wasn't it, when we got back? Going off topic as always, but were we in this, or we were in the truck? And we got to an island, and we were so used to going the opposite way around the island. Robert was driving, but we both, like, he stopped, and we both like
just for a split second. Just a,
even though you notice, and you'd also notice when you're abroad, the roads are geared to the way that you've got to go. So the road goes that way if you're going that way. But it was just funny experience. Literally just stopped. It was like, no, we've got to go that way.
One of those moments, people. Yes. One of those moments.
One of the other things I wanted to talk about was taking a pet abroad. I was going to do a complete vlog from start to finish, and I deleted half the footage by mistake because I've been doing so much editing, and I've had to delete all the footage.
It's a bloody hard life the old bird's got.
I had to delete so much footage of the last vlog before I could do it again, because otherwise all the storage was full, and I accidentally clicked on some and deleted them. So, right, with a pet.
Hang on, can we just get back to the driving on a night bit? I'll just give you a tip before you go. If you've never done it before you go, change the bulbs in the in your motor. Just change your bulbs, and then easy.
Okay, right, we'll go back.
And also, because you have to have the stickers in France, you have to have the stickers on the headlights. Which I'm debating. If we go again, I might not even put them on.
But they're illegal, so
yes, but because the headlights are crap on these anyway, all we could see was a light, well, like a dim light, and shadows where the stickers are on the lights.
On the road.
Nah.
But just do what you said you were going to. Change them to LED bulbs, and then we'll be fine.
But loads of motorhomes over there, British, wherever they come from, didn't have the stickers on. Loads of them.
Very true.
So, you know, it's up to you. I know you're supposed to by law, apparently, but would I take the risk? Probably I would take the risk. And
you wouldn't, because I wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, well, me personally I would, because I think they're a complete waste of time. Anyway, to be honest, people, just giving you my opinion.
Right, so before I was interrupted, I was going to tell you how easy it is, because I know it can be a bit daunting thinking, how hard is it going to be to take a pet abroad? And it really isn't. The first thing you've got to do is check that your dog's microchipped, and nowadays it's law. So
the first thing you got to do is buy a dog.
So yeah, make sure that your pet is microchipped. The second thing you need to do is get the rabies jab. That was £42, was it?
Something like that.
Oh, I have forgotten how much it cost.
Yeah, it's around 40-50 quid somewhere.
Yeah, but it does last for 3 years. That's got to be done no more than 21 days before you travel. So you get the rabies jab done. The next thing you've got to do is take them for the annual health certificate, which our vet he did moan about it because it's a lot of paperwork. That was £140 odd, wasn't it? It's a lot of paperwork that he had to fill in and then scanned it. You know, the microchip, everything has to add up. And that was it. And then when we got to Folkestone, take them to the pet centre where they scan the microchip, check all the paperwork, it's in order, and it was, and that's it. And then on the way back, the hardest thing really is just to find a vet that knows what the animal health certificate is all about. Luckily we were advised by Helen and Martin from Helen and Martin's Treks on a vets that they'd use, so I phoned them. We used those. That was another about £40. That has to be done no more than 5 days before you return. So they administer the tablets and then they fill in the bottom of page 4 to say that it's all done. Then when you get back to Calais, you go to the pet centre again, they check it, and as Martin told me, when they were there, there was somebody in front of him on the queue. The vet that had filled it in hadn't done it properly, and they were refused entry, so they had to go away and get it all sorted properly.
Yeah, so whatever vet you use, you must check they filled the form in right.
Yeah, but that's how easy it is. It's not, it sounds a lot, but it's not. It's just a bit of a faff to get them all done, but yeah, it's...
Yeah, it's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah. That was the only thing, because it's on the back of my mind. I've got to find a vet, within to get back. So
yeah, because it's the first time we did it, so it was a bit daunting to us, wasn't it?
But now
we did it. So.
Yeah, now we know.
It's pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, it was. It was.
And that vet we went to, where was it?
Couche.
Yeah, it's perfect stopover for the night to get your dog sorted, to be honest. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not cheap, and especially if, we only
Nothing's
took
cheap,
one,
is it?
as you know. We didn't take Dutch with us, who is back with us, by the way.
Yeah, she's down there, fast asleep.
In front of the blow heater that comes from under the fridge, there's a heater, so she's lying there. Yeah, but it's not cheap, it's just an added expense, isn't it? Which we should have put that expense really down on there, but... So, it's about £300.
Yeah, we should have done, yeah. What, for the dog?
Yeah. So you've got the rabies, the animal health certificate, and the vet wormer.
At 250 quid.
Vet wormer, the tapeworm.
About 250.
Yeah, something like
Hang
that.
on. Yeah, about 250. Gosh, for a little dog, well, for any dog, 250, around 250.
So it's quite an expense if you're taking more than one over there.
Yeah, well, if you got two, it's 500 quid. It's all bloody money into people all the time.
But from what I've been told, Abbywell Vets in Folkestone, that's more or less all they do, I think. I think you get a discount on your second dog. So if you are thinking of taking two, it might be worth giving Abbywell Vets a call in Folkestone. They'll do the animal health certificate for you, but you will need to get the rabies jab done beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you finished now, Mark Angel.
I have. The next thing that I've wrote down is, what would we do differently? Allow more time to get back.
Yes. Yeah.
We gave ourselves 6 days to get back from Gibraltar.
Yeah, you need more than that, to be honest. Bloody long way. All we were doing, driving, stopping somewhere, going out, doing a vlog, coming back, sleeping, getting up, doing the same again for 6 days. That's all we did.
It was. We didn't even have the chance to stop 2 days somewhere because we just didn't allow ourselves enough time to get back.
I'd allow yourself, I don't know, 9-10 days maybe to get back if you're that far down.
If you're coming down from Gibraltar or Portugal, if you're coming back up from there.
Yeah. Highlights of the trip.
Highlights? Oh, so many.
Wake it up to me every day.
No. Benidorm. Total eye-opener for me. I was dreading it. For years, Robert's been banging on to go, and I was adamant.
Lynn really didn't want to go.
No. But it's not... It's like... Everybody says, oh, it's like Blackpool with the sun. I think those are the people that haven't been there, because it's not. It's not tacky. I mean, there are tacky bars. There is in every place, but we didn't see them.
I honestly, I can't wait to get back to Benidorm. I absolutely love the place.
And I did.
Loved it. I loved all of Spain, to be honest, but Benidorm, I didn't want to leave. I could have stopped there another 3 or 4 days. Easy.
There is so much to see. Like when we went up to the cross, what an experience that was. It was absolutely awesome.
We're actually talking about this when we were there. We're on about like just flying over for a weekend.
Yeah, have a long weekend there because we enjoyed it so much. I'm not sure what it'll be like in the summer. I mean, it was so busy, wasn't it? In the winter. Yeah. So in the summer, it's going to be absolutely heaving.
But it's a great place. It really is a great place.
The old town is so pretty. But even sat on Levante Beach, and I just thought is just going to be awful, was just amazing. And for all of you out there that thought like me, give it a chance, because I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, and to be honest, because we were having breakfast we had breakfast on the front the one morning, and just sitting outside looking at the beach and the sea.
In December.
It was probably one of the best beaches I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
it was like a postcard. It was amazing.
Yeah.
The weather was everything was just perfect.
The photos that, I don't know if you've seen them, that I put on Instagram and Facebook, there was no filters on it.
No,
that was exactly how it looked.
Yeah, because we had a couple of comments saying there's filters on the.
Because of the lighting.
But it wasn't. That was it.
It was the sky, the sand. It was just so pretty. Such a great place.
Love it. Love Benidorm. Love it.
Limoges. I really enjoyed going round the old deserted town in Limoges.
Yeah, that was amazing. What those folks went through, heartbreaking.
Yeah, that was.
It was eerie, like, you know. It was
definitely somewhere else to visit if you haven't.
Yeah. That was free, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was free.
Yeah, you don't have to pay or nothing. So, if you're out and about, that's a place well worth a visit.
The best place, without a shadow of a doubt, was Gibraltar for me.
It's close to Benidorm to me. Gibraltar was amazing though. It really was. We didn't if you watch the vlog, we were approaching it and we saw this rock in the sea, and I said that's Gibraltar, and Lynn was arguing, no it's not, because we thought it was just a big rock in the sea. Man, it's got so much more than that. So much more. What a place! Like a little.
It is a
city. Like another city, yeah. Just amazing.
It's there was, but again, it's somewhere else we want to go back to, because we didn't explore the other side where all the beaches are and the hotels. We never looked round.
Yeah, because because I was like, we limited time all the time, weren't we? So.
Yeah, and you do get itchy feet and like, let's go to the next destination. But
yeah, because we both are. I want to see as much as we can of everything, like, you know.
And when we were in Gibraltar, we knew that was it. That we'd got to start making our way back up, and it was time.
Gibraltar
again.
was our last stop, but what a place!
Yeah,
what a place! Amazing. I'd recommend anybody to go there.
San Sebastian, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
and that was.
San Sebastian, awesome.
Yeah, we had planned to go there last April. On when we first went over to France, we did try. We were going to get down there, but we only got it down as far as La Rochelle, didn't we? Yeah.
Can we just say though, in between these destinations, there's loads of things to see. When you're driving in a motorhome, there's loads of things to pull over and see. It's just amazing.
It's like I said on one of the last vlogs. You could spend a lifetime exploring those two countries, because there's so many pretty places, so much history. It's just, they're stunning, absolutely stunning.
Gutted to be back.
Yeah, back to reality.
Yeah, and Le Mans.
Oh gosh, yes.
Another amazing place.
Something again I didn't expect. No. We pulled up and I'd read and I'd seen a picture of the cathedral. Didn't expect it to look anything like that. No. Absolutely amazing. Yeah,
that's another place you need 2 or 3 days, to be honest, because we were only there for a day, and you need more time than that. Loads more time. You know, if you're a retired person, you could have the time of your life over there.
But you are still limited for 90 days, unless, like, 2 of our friends, Trevor and Luz, have gone over to Morocco.
Yeah.
So they're out of the Schengen, so they can stay there for however long and then come
back. They're in their late 70s.
They're not going to be very pleased with that.
No, they're in their late 60s, aren't they? Mid-60s?
Mid-60s.
I don't know, but Trevor and Luz, I don't know if you know Trevor and Luz, if you go back on our vlogs, they actually live in the van. They got a panel van, and they actually had it stolen, and everybody, you know, helped them raise a lot more money when it was stolen. And they're back on the road now, and as Lynn said, they're like in Morocco, and
yeah, absolutely
living the dream.
Yeah, they are really living the dream.
So just goes to show, doesn't matter how old you are, you can still go out there, you know, and live life, because we're not here long, people. We're not here long.
We're not. One thing I've just thought about that we haven't ever mentioned, what you'd need to buy if you're going over to France, and that's the Critter sticker, because we would have really come unstuck. We nearly didn't get it. It's on the windscreen. It's you have to have it for France. if you're going to go through cities.
Spare emissions.
Yeah, it's €5. It's on your windscreen, and somehow it's picked up by camera.
Yeah.
But the fines are pretty hefty if you're going into cities and you haven't got one. So
yeah, you need to get one of those.
a critter, it doesn't take long to come through. I think it took about a week, something like that.
Yeah. And for the £5, it's well worth it.
We said we wouldn't be driving through cities, but yes, we did.
It's not just driving through cities. It's like they got zones in the suburbs. So yeah, definitely get a critter sticker.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we
What?
that we bought that
we wish we had bought?
The one thing, and this, we're not doing a review on it, but the one thing that we have done a review on it before, but we could have done without it, but man, did it help.
Yes, and this is not a review. We were just honestly telling you
The truth.
how much this little Ecoflow helped us out. I mean, on the way back, we were off grid for what, 5 days?
Yes, 5 out of the 6 days.
Man, this charged phones up, laptops, iPads.
My iPad, yeah.
You named it, charged it up.
And then jumped it and every day we just plugged it back into the motorhome.
You know,
charged it
a
back
couple
up.
of hours, it's fully charged again. What a thing! Perfect.
Yeah, that was one thing we.
And it's not a review. We're just being honest as we can with you. This thing is amazing. Definitely.
It is only the baby, and if you are thinking of getting one, if you go back, I'll put the link into our other vlog off that, because it has been an absolute saviour. Or to charge the camera up, to charge the iPad up, the phones up, the vapes up.
Yeah, because bearing in mind, because we're vlogging all the time, we have to charge cameras up and God knows what, So that has been a game changer for us.
And because the amount of driving that we've done, plug it back in, and it just charged back up for the next day. So it's
really fast charging on 12 volts.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely great. Took too many clothes, of course I did. Too many pairs of shoes. I think I ended up wearing 2 lots.
I only took 1 pair of boxes. I had them on a month.
The washing machines over there are really good on the sites. Managed to get all the washing done. That wasn't a problem. Anything else, can you think?
I don't know, it's just so geared up for motorhomes. It really is over there. It's just unbelievable. If you haven't been and you haven't done it, when you go over there, it'll open your eyes. It's just so geared up for motorhomes. Everybody wants motorhomes in the villages and towns and whatever.
And yeah, because I know so many people have asked us on the comments and private messages how we found all these airs and sites. So we used
Park for sites.
Park for night.
Park for night, sorry.
Search for sites.
Search for sites.
Camping Car Park, which is another app. Pitch Up for the sites. There is another one called Campy, which you have to pay for. And what else did we? And just Google. I just put like airs in an area, but I think Park for Night is one of the best.
Yeah, but what we did a lot on the way back, we just drove to a destination we wanted to be in, and then we just found a place and we were there. It's easy, simple. It is, though.
It is. It's but you've still got to put you've still got to read up first, because like we ended up in that.
Nah, it's easy, people.
Yeah, so all you need to do really is just do a little bit of planning, find an area, and then just go on to any of those. Camping Car Park really is for France, not so much Spain. But yeah,
And the dogs are moaning.
Dutch.
Yeah.
Settle back down now.
Yeah, but overall it's been amazing, and if you haven't done it before, when you go over, you'll know exactly what we mean.
Yeah, and we are going on a bit, so
yes.
We'll let you. We just wanted to let you know about one more thing.
The biggest meetup of the year.
It has been. We've organised it. We've got a date. We've got a venue.
We've got the site. Everything's arranged.
We are going to do a vlog on that and explain everything, and that is going to go out at 5 PM on February the 10th.
Yes. So please come along, because it'll be amazing.
And we will mention it in the next one. But yeah, that's what's the date? I don't know what the date is today.
I don't know.
30th.
Yeah, something like that.
So 11 days time we'll announce it and let you all know how to book, where it is, what it's all about. And for all our new subscribers that don't know what it is, we do an annual rally. It's our 3rd one this year for Race Against Dementia.
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll explain more on February the 10th.
Yeah, and just before we say our farewells, people, can we just say a massive thank you to all of you who followed us through Europe. You've all been brilliant. The support you've given us, the comments, everything. You've all been amazing. So thank you so much.
It's reading all your comments. It's just, it really has been amazing.
We do answer every single comment, and we appreciate you taking the time to write one.
Yeah, and for everybody that, we don't say this very often, but for anybody who is watching our channel and is enjoying our channel, please subscribe. It really does.
And hit the notifications button.
Yeah, it makes such a difference to us to see the subscribers going up.
Yeah.
Drop us a like, and
it makes it worthwhile to us, to be honest.
It really, really does to know that
just you're all enjoying what we're putting out there.
Yeah. So thank you, and yeah, please subscribe, drop us a comment, and give us a like.
Yeah. So thank you again, everybody. We'll say our farewells now.
Okay.
Give us a kiss.
I want my tea.
Unbelievable.
You're cooking.
Yeah, so stay safe for the caravanners, motorhomes, tenters, drifters, subscribers, old and new. We still love you.
We do.
Thank you so much again. We will see you on the next one.
In a bit.